buried deep inside of me.
Rockstars, Rebels, and Rogues was derived from three different subject styles that kind of developed at the beginning of this thing. The Rockstars was very natural. Is what I do. Music was my muse. Um, However, there's a lot of people that painted Rockstars. It was overdone. Uh, my methodology or my theory coming into this was I wanted to take a rock star portrait and do it a little different. For the most part, a lot of artists like to take a famous photo and they transpose it on a canvas, and some of it's great. Some of my favorite artists do that. Um, I wanted my style to be able to someone walk in the room and say, "Hey, is that a Stickman?" And in order to do that, I had to come up with a style. What I came up with was, since I was a realist artist, my subject would always be realism, of course. But the backgrounds gave me some opportunity to explore other disciplines. If you look at a lot of my backgrounds, you'll see some street art, some pop art, some abstract, impressionism, expressionism, stuff like that. So that's where I tried to separate myself from some of the other icon artists or rock star portrait artists. The rebel portion of my portfolio basically stemmed from commissions. People liked the icons I was doing with the rock star stuff and approached me and maybe weren't so much into music. A lot of them I steered clear of. I try not to do art for purely for financial gain. I gotta feel it. But there were some that came across I was very interested in, because being a rock star is almost a state of mind. You can be a rock star of many different things. It transforms into film and fashion and a lot of different things. So some of these commissions came in, coming up, and every once in a while one would intrigue me. Ones like Einstein, Edward Scissorhands with Johnny Depp, which everyone knows is pretty much a rock star no matter what he does. The Godfather, stuff like that. Mike Tyson, guys that were just rock stars of whatever they did. And so that small series kind of filled that niche there. The Rogue series has probably grown to be my favorite series. It's kind of a catch-all. These are the ones that are still very much music-based, but definitely look at it from a different angle. Instead of just a rock icon portrait style, this is the area where I'll look into doing some instrumental stuff where it's just close-up of instruments, kind of a finer art looking pieces that you would find maybe in a dining room, a living room, something like that. It's also the area where I'll explore some double entendres and some metaphors and musical gestures and some things that are very much rock and roll, very much music based, but not so much just an in-your-face photo of an artist.
Buried deep inside of me.